Good day, honored guests, and welcome to the episode 2 of Road to Time and Again, a tiny video podcast where I'm talking about a long winding path towards online release of my graphic novel. And this video is probably going to be fairly long, for I have much to tell, so buckle up, buckle up! Once the first video of the miniseries has been uploaded, and I was very happy and excited about it, suddenly I realized that I completely forgot to tell about something important, so let me please correct my past self right now. My list of objectives was this. But there was actually one more thing that just flat out escaped my attention. And it's a question about censorship. You see, a certain character in my story is sure a horrible, dirty mouth. I'm sure you've seen a lot of that in other people's comics too. Well, Lothar is not an exception. So, before publishing my story online, I wanted to make sure that usage of profanities, censored or partially censored, is acceptable, for different services sometimes might have different content guidelines. And then you might need to create hundreds of versions of the same thing, one for that website, another one for the other, and the third one has to be a version that the cat and your neighbor will not get offended by, and so on. Well, you know the deal. After the short email conversation with the website representative, who was very friendly and helpful, I figured out what I was doing. So that is done! And it turns out I am not going to wash Lothar's mouth with soap. Chidi will do that for me. I bet she will. And since it's almost the same topic anyway, let's go straight to the questions and answers section of today's video podcast. A lot of people I know in person, as well as the other internet folks, often ask me this question. What is the age rating of Time and Again? Here is a too long didn't listen answer. It is most certainly meant for mature audiences only, and not just because of profanities. Thank you, Lothar. And here is a too long but I listened anyway answer. Look, I don't like age ratings, okay? Because they are never accurate. One size does not fit all, okay? I don't like tags like 13 plus or 18 plus or stuff like that, for people have different expectations that you cannot fully pinpoint, really. But what I do like and deeply appreciate is the content warning. As per most content guidelines in majority of places, which I really appreciate, Time and Again is definitely going to be tagged as 18 plus or not safe for work, due to many reasons. I myself just like to say it's for mature audiences only, so keep that in mind. In my graphic novel, each chapter has its own little content warning in the beginning, and I will leave it completely up to the mature reader if they want or don't want to see aforementioned type of content right now or at all. That sums it up. So, about the progress. Just as planned, I worked a lot on the main cover art and other elements for the websites. This is the final version of the main cover art. I figured it also makes a good poster, so I'll make it available as an art print on my online store soon. I also made a couple of extra artworks that I will use as the headers and backgrounds on itch.io and promo materials on Facebook and other social networks. Yay me! I really liked how they turned out. The visual part is pretty much done at this point, and it's either ready to be uploaded or it needs just a wee bit of tinkering for perfected looks. And I believe I'll show you the finalized website designs in the next video. Also, according to the to-do list, I practiced some writing again and wrote a short synopsis for the entire story. I figured I actually do not need much and the description should come out quite short. So I tried my best to fit in as much as I could without spoilers or being overwhelming, but also catching the essence of the weirdness of my story and its narration, for it's important too. Hope I did well. And also in the meantime, I spent a lot of time and effort into posting the announcement for my work on different websites, including Facebook groups, Discord servers, and even forums. It's even on Doom World now, for my happiness. And here's the announcement message I wrote, and I think it captures my emotion and the essence of my project quite well. Of course with typos, but too late to correct them now, so whatever. And finally, I added 2 tags for my graphic novel to be used in social networks for easy search. Hashtag sign Time and Again by TWF and hashtag sign Lothar and Jeannie. I hope this is going to be useful. So, at this point of time, the only things that are left to do are the following. 1. Touch up the pictures and upload them on websites. 2. Add descriptions and metadata on the websites and complete the page stubs. And 3. Finally, share the first 3 chapters of Time and Again with the world so that you can read it. That's it! I'm pretty serious right now. Time and Again is on its way. Hey guys! My question and answer proposal is still on. Ask me exciting questions about Time and Again, and the best of these questions I will answer in the next video. Don't be shy, ask something fun and crazy. I'm all ears. Write your questions down here in the comments below or contact me anywhere on my social accounts. I'm looking forward to your messages. And that's everything for today. Stay tuned for the next update. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the release itself. Yippee! Thank you for watching and subscribe.